Hello, everybody. My name is Angela, and this is Libra. And maybe I should just draw pictures right here, right? I've got drawings all over this thing. Soon I'm gonna have to just go get rid of this one and buy a new board once I quit drawing all over this thing. So I was trying to draw a teardrop right here, but it sure don't show up on there. But in pen, it's a little bit hard to draw teardrops. And so then I decided, okay, just do a little star for the day. So how's your day going? We're going to do Aries first and see what's going on with Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We'll do past, present, and possible future. Remember, nothing is always set in stone. Energies do fluctuate and change throughout the day. And we do have free will to change our mind and change the direction that we're going to go in. So don't always take these as what's exactly happening unless it totally resonates and you see it. Could give you past, present, future, and your challenge a gift and what's hidden, something that you need to maybe work on, and future. We could do that one. How's that sound? I don't know. How about just go with what falls out? So Aries, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And it did fall out in reverse. It flew out of the deck that way. So if it lands on the table in reverse, I guess we're going to take it. So something's not going in your favor at the beginning of the day. Maybe there's something that's just not going in. This is what's the energy is going to maybe affect the rest of your day. How you're feeling. How you're feeling is that maybe you're feeling stuck to a past situation. This really makes a lot of sense, right? If something's not changing in your favor, you feel like you're tied and bound to a situation. And it could be in your head because we do have swords energy here. So this would be like, well, how do I get out of this situation? But then look at this. We have the Royal card coming into your favor. Yahoo! So whatever it is that you were feeling maybe stuck and bound to that wasn't going in your favor, maybe you're coming up with a solution to how to get out of this situation and end this cycle, hopefully for once and all, and not, start down this new little road and end up like, oh gosh, here's another challenge. Hopefully it doesn't send you back into this situation of where's my luck? Why isn't this thing changing? So it looks like you're actually able to complete this cycle and finish it up and be pretty ecstatic about it, because these little dots all over the place up above, these are like stars exploding, like boom, I see the light, I can finish this, I can turn that wheel and go in my favor. And see here another thing with this being in reverse, even though the wheel has turned, maybe you're seeing, because I did notice the sun and it was brought to my attention because of the sparkles over there. So you must have you're getting an idea, you see what's maybe boom, it like kind of just hits you out of the blue, because this is, your luck fortune card. So this is going to be something out of the blue, something that you weren't expecting. So maybe you get an idea sometime later on that's going to help you, because you still have one sword you're hanging on to, and you're very like cocooned up, like really quiet about things. Your body language may be showing this too to other people. Other people may be trying to take jabs at you, with cutting words and stuff like that, too, in this situation. But you're sitting here like, maybe this almost reminds me of being the hangman, hanging here, waiting to see, you're not letting things go forward. So maybe while you're inside of here, your mind is baking away like a baked cake. You're baking the cake so you can come out as a whole enchilada. Well, not enchilada. That really does not make any sense. So then here's your cake. You've baked it. It's like, even though it was half finished, it like didn't go in your way. You put it back in the oven and boom, you have brilliance here. Completion. It's like, now you can serve the cake and give it to those people that have been jabbing at you. You can shut their mouths. Where this is coming from, I don't know. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I wasn't even looking at the results. Whatever you're finishing is going to bring you some money. This is money coming in like, wow, this is awesome. This is, from going from this energy here, like, this was not good. How am I going to fix this situation? It's going back. It's not turning the wheel. And now you're making some money. If this would be, towards, because we do have major arcanas here, but if this is something you were hoping for, this is for some of you out there. You are getting some money for this cake that you just served, metaphorically speaking. So look at that, and it's like you're pocketing it too. So this, this is like protection, protection, and maybe because feathers, they remind me of spirits from up above, or people that are past, and this is kind of like a throwback Thursday deal that I was thinking of doing. Oh, but this is people protecting you above, helping you to build yourself a little egg nest here. See, this would be like me holding this in my hands, and this is like spirit giving you an abundant gift, something that you weren't expecting to have happen, to bring you hope and joy towards, have some faith in your future and be optimistic into your future. So that's what I got for you today, Aries. You have a little bit of conflict at the beginning of this day, but it's like you're going to figure it out. You're going to bake it in your mind. You're going to let it cook a little bit more, right? And then you're going to let it take it out, and it's going to be ta-da, here we go. So this could be projects at work. This could be on the home front. If this is at the home front, it's like you wake up and maybe have this unexpected deal or something not unexpected. Yeah, unexpected deal not go your way at home too. Like maybe you used an appliance or something and it just gave out on you, and you're like, shoot, what do I do? And try to search around, and you're not finding what you need to repair this appliance. Imagine if it was your heater, it broke down on you, and it's really cold outside right now. If you're, the colder areas of the world, right? The world, but then it's like you suddenly find something as you're taking your time and being patient, even though you're like mentally stressed out. And then boom, it gets fixed, and voila, all the heat starts dispersing out of that heater. And you saved yourself some money too at the same time. You didn't have to pay a whole bunch. It's like you had a little nest egg waiting around. That's another little scenario that just popped up in my head. So that's Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going to come for. Hello, Taurus. So, wow, okay, Taurus, these cards are like speaking out. Look at this. What do we have for you? So the first thing that we have, we'll leave that one there. What's wanting to be expressed first off is that you're have been being hit with some type of idea, some spark of inspiration that is like coming full circle and wanting. This is a card that's saying, going forward. So like kind of turning the wheel to go forward in your favor, but it's like you've been sparked. So underlying that, underneath of this energy of this card right here, you'll have then the Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. So it's like, okay, even though when I did turn it around, it was in reverse. So it did show up in reverse. But I'm just going to say, because I'm seeing him looking this way towards my future, going towards the future, towards the right. He's like looking that way instead of looking backwards. He's not going backwards. He's going forwards. That's just my take on this. It's like this person, whatever this inspiration is caused by a lack of going forward. So maybe now you're looking forward, going to something forward. At first you were stopped yourself right here. For a while you've been not wanting to go forward in something. Yeah, just taking your sweet time, right? And maybe this is something, really stuck energy here. But now all of a sudden it looks like, boom, some inspiration just came out of nowhere, just like kind of the Wheel of Fortune, right? And put this brilliant idea for you to start getting in gear and making a move. So you're going towards your future, but we're going to keep that card down here because this was your stuck energy right here. That must have been an obstacle for you too. But then we have the Seven of Wands, and it's upside down. It fell on this table this way. So maybe you start going forward. You know, maybe you step back a little bit. Maybe you're being conflicted again because this is, the 8 is going forward. Now you've got a 7 and it's like falling back. So what do? Because you're starting to go forward. You know, you've been inspired, but maybe there's people really super duper against you trying to block your way. And this fire is kind of being put down, almost like people are trying to stomp down that fire right there. Like trying to keep you from seeing the light, like they want to just go like that. But see, if they know better than get too close to you because you might burn them. Your fire might just all of a sudden maybe you're setting a trap, like keeping your fire undercover like this, you know, so they can't see. They're trying to part the way because you're really stubborn and want to get through something, right? Even though this is blocking you. But they must, for some reason, they're kind of separating the way and kind of letting you go, but they're resisting you, so they're keeping you from this. But then all of a sudden, look at this. Woohoo! You're like, it's like you're blasting them away. This is the Knight of Wands. It's like you blast them away. You take that stick right here. It's like, here, you take this stick. Oh, wait, we're upside down, right? It's like you've taken this stick and just blasted them out of the sky. So that energy is no longer there. Now, all of a sudden, it's like you're able to go forward. See, look at that. The Sun, this is the Sun of Wands. This is the Knight. This is being able to take fast action. So you're taking fast action regardless of those people. So now, and I really like how this is showing up on camera. It's like, it looks black and white, but look at that orange. It's like, boom, there's fire there. So you're just like, man, just super duper passionate to get going forward, and you're not going to let, you can, and because this is a snake, it's like you're able to see how to get through them. It's like you just managed to totally get through them without any problem whatsoever. It's like maybe you might have had to manipulate a little bit, but you managed to just get out. But this is causing a little bit of loss of money and maybe some regrets here. Like now, this, whatever, maybe this towards later on in the day, it's like maybe you're feeling a little tired, and this rose is dropping some tears, but not, it's just one tear. So it's like maybe there's something you're losing because you've pushed forward. So maybe somebody's decided they're really not going to want to help you out and be supportive. You know, that could be just like one person, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going forward. You still have a leaf too. See the leaf? And the leaf has some life in it. This is like really pushing forward, but maybe you kind of lost your mojo towards the middle of the day or towards a little bit past this, like, because this was exhausting. This is a exhausting energy, having to figure out how to get through a blockage. And finally jumping down, going from a 7 up to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 5 energies, that could be like 5 hours of taking how to get out of this energy right here. You had to deal with this situation for maybe 5 hours. And here we have 5 coins. During that 5 hours, you've just had to, out of these 6 wands, 5 of them have become a loss. That's what I'm seeing. 5 of these wands now have become like you've lost their favor, but you're still pushing forward, you know, because you've got this energy. That's pretty draining though. You know, it's like you're feeling pretty weary, like, oh, you know, and maybe in hope that you're going to have more support. That's why that leaf is there. And it's interesting that it's showing up on camera green, because when I look at it right here to my face, there's no green on this card. There's no green on here. But when I look at it on the monitor over here, it's like, wow, there's green. I don't know what the heck. Trick of eye. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to show up on camera. Those pinnacles, they're white. Okay, I was just looking to see color. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. But there's, now this one is showing up, there's blue on here, but this is a black and white. There's no, the only color here is the red on the corners. So it looks like now you're just like really kind of stuck, not being able to move forward at the moment, like maybe towards the end of the day, and not really willing to take a risk. We've got two major arcanas here. So not really willing to take a risk. This card is orange, but I like the sunset. And the sunset, look at how it's setting. It's like, the color is like really super duper pretty. So maybe you could be looking out on a lake. And this looks like, you know, this fool is, even though he's like hanging upside down, taking a time out, he's kind of looking like he's the hangman, right? This fool guy, instead of jumping up and taking a risk, he's being stagnant for the night, taking a time out, resting and observing things, because there's a blockage, maybe really just like deciding, okay, you need to take a break because you need to get maybe more information to go forward, because here the sun is down here. And so since this is upside down, and I'm being reminded of the hangman again, getting some ideas, taking a break so you can figure out how you can go forward and what is it you're wanting to go forward, because you're wanting to take a risk on something, but deciding for the rest of the night, I'm not going to take a risk. So that would be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So what's going on for Gemini? And I'll give you guys one check for Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's go see what's going on. Oh, wow. So we already have 3 cards I just flew out the deck for ya. So Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini for Thursday? Well, I'm just going to read these ones for you. So coming into this day, we have the 3 of Cups. And so maybe when I see this card, there may be some gossip that you're hearing. Sorry about that, but that's just, you know, and this could be affecting maybe I'm getting a reconciliation, because that's what people always say. This is affecting maybe like getting together with these people and they're all talking and maybe having a cup of coffee or something. This is not a cup you would put coffee in there unless you had no cups. But speaking of coffee, gotta have some coffee. This is the sun coming up, so this would be about, the sun rising up here. This is maybe 10-ish, so sometime like that in the morning. No, this would be maybe 7, 8-ish in the morning, like when the sun's just barely coming up and it's starting to put light out onto the day. And you guys may be discussing, you may be with some other people discussing some pretty bright ideas of something, some type of maybe adventure that you guys want to go on, because you're all on this wand getting ready to fly off into your own little pieces of the world. But this guy seems to be talking more, guy or girl, and these two seem to be really listening intently to what this person is having to say. Like his ideas are pretty bright and pretty far-reaching and pretty expandatory, and these two are like listening, just, ooh, okay, that is, you know, they're just enthralled because they're sitting there. They've got diverging interest, or just they've got interest, different types of interest, because they're on 2 different branches. But this one is like everything that comes from him, has come to him, that he has learned, that has inspired him. He's sharing it, and it's going off to this person and feeding off to this person, because this is like life flowing through a branch on a tree. And the sun provides that light. This is knowledge. This is potential. This is the future. This is putting hope into a future situation. And this person has the advancement to see that and to be able to soak it up, digest it, absorb it, understand it, and he has the wisdom to disperse that information to these two people who gladly soak up his information he's giving. And this is something emotional too, because of the cups. And it's something, each one of these cups belongs to each one of these little people in my world right now. What I'm seeing, these are their aces of cups. Each one of these people, this one belongs to that one. So their cups are dark energy. They're kind of hidden, like this knowledge. Oh no, this is hidden information. Maybe even though there's this true life, it's like someone's missing here, and someone else, this person may have had two people. I'm not doing the energy reading that I was. I'm planning on doing a reading after I finish my other ones. Oh gosh, and I was thinking of doing past lives, or not past lives, but spirit messages for like people that have passed on, and whoever is meant to hear it will hear it, and there'll be symbols being given that is going to resonate with who needs to hear it, because they're going to be drawn to watching this. And it's like, I didn't plan on putting this into my day-to-day, into my daily readings, but it's like I'm getting it right now for Gemini. There's like, maybe you've had two people that have passed on into the other part of the world, into a part that we don't see no more. They're no longer here on this earth, because there's some missing parts right here. And maybe this person, I don't know, they might have just disappeared. I don't see this person as, this person just may have been late coming. But this is like also about maybe sharing spiritual knowledge, sharing messages with other people. This is somebody, because here this is the light coming down, and this person is sharing it with these people. So there may be someone out there that is actually, I get goosebumps on this, sharing something, and it's this orange color is like, whew, this is like life being given in a beautiful, kind way. This is stuff that puts hope into the lives, like starts a growing hope back into a future that may have been shadowed, kept in the shadows. The other card for you, Gemini, that's fallen out. Yeah, here goes my readings. I'm just on my third sign, and I'm into 23 minutes. Oh, I apologize, but we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. But guess it's like there's a choice. There's the Sun here. So, if this card right here were like this, it's like still having no clue. The Sun's barely rising. But here the Sun's risen up. And it's good that this card came in reverse, because now you have one cup that you look at this, and it's like there's three cups here, they're over here, and there's three over here. So this is past. Let's see, past would be on this side right here, and this is present, and this is future. So future, these cups, whatever future cups you thought about for like a future part that you want to bring into your life, are now, that's whatever's in those cups has now been pushed down. It looks like they would have been obstacles. So they're behind you, because these cups have come flying out, because you've seen these are secrets. These are the obstacles. You know that these would become obstacles, and maybe you just decided you didn't want to deal with those. This was hidden information that you found out. And then these cups from the past right here, they're all dumped out too because of the secrets that you knew, the secret information that you needed. You knew that it would be an obstacle, so you left it, let them all drop out. But one cup, though, you're like taking one cup and going forward, and look at the sun just like, and you're like, oh, I'll fill my cup up because I want that. This is the sun giving knowledge again, giving you the knowledge what to let go of the future obstacles, future things, bringing it into the present and realizing what can be let go of, what you need to keep right now that is optimism, that is hopeful, that's growth and potential, what you need to keep now, and then also what, when stuff from the past comes in at you, you know what to let go. It's like an even balancing out. Even though this is a 7, it's like you still evenly balancing out and becoming one with yourself and your emotions, even like your emotions are balanced out. You're not letting your past or your future affect your present now, because now you're seeing maybe how to manifest things that you want that are no good for your future because of the things from your past. So letting down things that you know are going to be a challenge. And look at that. Now, Taurus got this in reverse because they had this was an obstacle for them. But here, now these people really, they're parting ways because you have fire showing on you. And it's like, yeah, I dare you. And these people are actually bending apart, falling away from you, not even, they're letting you pass through smoothly. They're not posing a major obstacle because you can just get right on through there. Here, they would have, like, the minute you try to get through, they would be blocking you. They'd be like, yep, try to. And your fire would have been a little weaker on the weak side. But here, it's like, oh no, even with it in this position, look at how big this fire is. And look at how, and this is dark. Yeah, I'm saying this is dark energy. This is you taking all these things that you've learned and being able to use that energy to light a fire in you to go forward. And you're not letting others stand in your way. You're going to stand up for yourself. And people are just going to be like, whoa, they're going to have to listen to you. Here they would be resistant. But here it's like some people will take one, they're going to become split. Like maybe they try to block your way before, and now it's like some people are going to see it one way, some are going to see it another way. But you've got them listening now because they're white. Look at this. It's like whatever you're doing is making them pay attention because that fire's really bringing all the attention right up here. Listen to what I have to say. This is what I have to say, and this is fire. This could be spirit coming through this person, helping to, here I go in spirit, helping to guide this person, which would be you, to be able to have these other people listen. It's helping you get forward in life, helping you move forward. There you go, Gemini. So something, whatever is trying to block you, it's like spirit's helping you. Spirits from above. I guess this is Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday, meaning, yes, I was thinking of doing just a single reading for each sign for Throwback Thursday, but I'm going to give what I get and see what happens. This is for Cancer, and we have this one little card. I know we got to have another card. Oh, but it looks like you're taking a time out and just kind of not really wanting to deal with other people. You're trying to seek enlightenment. Look at that in the crown chakra, psh. So your day is going to be spent meditating, taking a time out, not listening to other people. Maybe you might listen to other people. Other people may be coming in, trying to really opinionate you. You might have one person pretty darn if this is spirit coming in for you, if you're dealing with spirit or dreams too, there's strong energy here. There's someone who's really super duper, yeah, here I go, super duper, just really present. And then there's two people that are in the background, but this one's more, this feels like masculine energy. Yeah, this one's somebody's very predominant in your life. And this one, their arms, they didn't have a, they were maybe air. Well, yeah, swords are air, but this person is just like, psh, they're able, I'm looking at this, they were able to take flight, take action, but they also could put the brakes on at any time, but they weren't as strong as in real life. This is what I'm getting. Yeah. It wasn't like they were over aggressive. Now, this person behind this one that's coming in, this one is really a stronger person, someone who's really imposing. They're really assertive, strong, aggressive kind of energy, and they're dominant. This person's a dominant type of person that may be coming in that you're dealing with in the energy world. And then there's this other person that's kind of like da 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 da. You know, hey, what's going on? I'm here. How can I help you? My arms are open. I'm all for you. You know, I will listen to you, what you want. I can help guide you. I'm open, my mind, I have an open mind, this person. And then here, this one looks like their wings are so close together, like their arms are like kind of downtrodden. So this, and it's smaller. So this would be like maybe a younger person that's coming in, and they're up there too, coming in, but they're kind of still, maybe this is more recent, this could be past 5 years, whatever, something like that. But this person has gained information and they've seen, they have knowledge to share with you. Their things, their life will come into effect with you. But this is like you having a day, maybe away, taking time out for yourself. You're going to have some spiritual knowledge coming in. These are people that have maybe passed. There's a strong presence, and yeah, this is like healing energy too. There's green in this picture, but when I look at it, I see green when it's looking at me, and there's blue, and there's the yellow. So really seeing the light. And today I did post on Facebook a picture that I was just drawn to the sun today, like that. Like the sun was just like, wow. And I could not resist. I grabbed my phone and took a picture because it was just barely coming up. And the brilliance of that light was just entrancing. So this is maybe how you're feeling too. A lot of mental energy. This is mental, like spiritual energy. Maybe you might have thoughts that don't seem like they're yours. That's your main energy for the day today. And I'm also noticing that you're keeping this all to yourself because of those little black dots right here on the edges. To me, I haven't figured out what they're for, but all I know is I'm drawn right before I was going to put this card away. I'm drawn to this, and this is to be kept to yourself. So I hope that you're okay with that message, because that's what came out. So next up is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on for Leo? We'll shuffle these one time again. So Leo, Leo, Leo. What's going on with Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, right? So Leo could be any sign, really, any planet in your chart that if you're looking, you could have. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So you have some wishes that you're hoping for, and they're all kind of like, they're like all set in the row. It's like everything, this looks like what you have is like, it's very goal oriented. That's what I'm getting. Like you have these wishes that they're emotional, they attack you on the emotional level, but there's so much blue here. So it's like these wishes, to me, it seems like this is something that if it came true, they're secrets. These are nighttime wishes. These are times when you're at peace, when no one's bothering you. These are the wishes that you start to think of. And it's like you put them in order on how you want these to come into your life. So these are your future that you could be thinking about, your future life, towards your future. What do you want in your future? And so you're organizing this. This is also organizing how you're going to go about getting each one of these desires of yours. But you're doing this when it's peaceful and calm, because you can't do it when you're in chaos. So this is the overlying energy for your day, and your thoughts drifting off once in a while. When you at a peaceful time, you're looking and reminding yourself somehow. Maybe you've made a list and organized each desire that you want. And then here's la di da di da, the infinity. This is knowing how to get through those. This is the daughter one. So this would be bringing into play. This is inspiration and taking action and really going forward, because this is something that is inspiring and very beautiful to you. This is something that smells good, looks good, and it is aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and it aesthetically may give your senses, well, yeah, you may be, because like snakes, they use their senses of, I believe, like heat. I don't know. They sense the heat. They can see the color, I think, on people. So that's how they know how to bite you, right? And this is maybe you're looking at what other people, where exactly to hit a person, not like hit them physically, but like how to get them. You're paying attention to other people, to their long-term goals, their desires, the things that they want to bring into their life. You're paying attention to anything that is interesting, that's new, that sparks you to keep going forward and taking a stand, protecting your dreams and goals too at the same time, keeping it all under wraps too. Well, some of it under wraps, some of it you've already, let go. You've already maybe accomplished something. Maybe today you get one of these. This maybe you're accomplishing the first one today, because this one is now outside. This one's in progress, and you got a couple more in the works. And you're using your communication. You're communicating with people, like really watching your back, okay? Because this is like looking backwards. The snake is looking backwards, but yeah, you're making sure that whatever you're doing. This is just now transpiring. This you're bringing into the future now, like because it's in front of the snake, and the tail is like wrapped. It's pointing down here, so this means this is just blooming into being. That's weird. Okay, it's like, and you're still able to push on forward. It's maybe even a little bit of a burden here, but it's now seeing something that you've been working really hard on. It's now, like in the 10, it would be, oh, that's a burden, and it's like you're about to give up, but look what happened by not giving up on your idea. Wow, that's crazy. It's like, boom, now this burden is now starting to produce results, and you're totally excited, and you're really still protecting this. Like, because if you went and looked at the Nine of Wands, this would be you getting ready to go back and go into the situation again, but you're just making sure that whatever you've been having to fight off probably doesn't come back at you, because this is your wishes, your goals starting to come into being, the things that you've wished for, that you've actually put into like list. Like, yeah, that's what I get for you guys. Don't mind me. I'm just I am talking today. Just when I use these cards, there's more. I go just intuitively into the picture. Whatever's going on, and whatever I get thrown into my head is what I'm getting. How it resonates with you is another story. But these comments, let me know what's going on. How you're liking this? If you don't like that, that's fine. You can say so. Not a big deal. So we're gonna find out what's going on with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And today is a pink. Well, it's like I see a pink bow. So maybe a pink bow, maybe, yeah, having, I'm going to say it. Someone out there has a news about maybe something arriving that's soft. Well, I'm wearing pink, but I'm getting a picture like of a bow, like a pink bow. So like that you put in a little girl's hair. So maybe there's an arrival of a young one, be it in newness, someone, maybe you're taking on a new energy, maybe a little feminine energy. This could be a boy or girl, but maybe you're taking on something that's really new and soft, something alive that you would put a bow on and show off to the world, something that you feel is really sweet and precious and just wouldn't, that's just feeling, you could be feeling this way about yourself too. Let's see, coming in energy. And we have the cups here, but they're like, these wishes aren't like being fulfilled right now. But it's like maybe you're trying to find that you have these wishes. But right now, maybe every wish you've ever had is just like feeling like it's unable to be fulfilled. And so maybe you may have, maybe at the beginning of the day, you've woken up thinking pretty dismal here. This is depressive energy. This is like feeling a lack of something going on and not really wanting to have a zest to go on with the day. There's lethargy here just because of the energy of having no hope that you're not able to attain your wishes because you're not seeing something clear. Something's been bothering you, keeping you kind of confused, and it's like, what the heck? And so it's like your wishes that you've had, your goals that you've set into your future, right now you don't see them being as attainable. It's like because you're needing to find some type of information that's just not really coming to you yet. And so look at this, the red is, to me, this is sadness almost in this coloring because it's so dark. But there's like a little bit of love kind of too in the same, that's how sadness is stemmed from the emotion of love energy. So maybe really not even loving yourself that much, like, but it's like boom, maybe this is spirit trying to help guide you, like raise you back up slowly but surely. Like they're just pouring their energy on you, trying to help heal you. And look at that. Voila, you've probably been pretty much guarded. This would be your body language. Defensive, not really wanting to deal, trying to hide from people. Like, God, I just, you don't want anybody in. But now, and here is like, that would be trying to find this information right here, right? This would be how your day started, like, here you are right there. But look at, now you've woken up and like, whoa, wait a minute. And you're able to rise up out of this. Like, whoa, you're coming out of this deep well of darkness. Like a tornado, not a tornado, torpedo, like It's like not sinking in. This is coming out because this would be like darkness descending into darkness. See how it looks like you could just fall into the pit of oblivion where there's nothing. And now it's like, no, you're just rising up because bats fly. They can't, if they fall, that's because they're dead. This one's got his eyes wide open and fire in his eyes too. Like there's like, I don't know why they put, it looks like a werewolf coming out of the darkness because he can see, wolves can see in the darkness. So maybe you're coming out, or the red stands for, you see eyes in the dark that are red. This is like being able to see out of the darkness. You're able to see the light now. Like, look at that. Like, it's like coming up, but you're still protecting yourself because now you're having hope. But you're like, you could go back into this pit a little bit. It's like you're, if something isn't going right, your wings aren't spread like, wow, vulnerable. You're remaining guarded. Like, no, you're not going to get me. This is my wings right here. Like, nope. I'll listen to you and I'll watch you. But right now I'm gonna not speak because see, look at how he's got his mouth covered up. Like, and my body energy is really closing in on myself. But I see something. And wow. You've got controlling energy here, Lau. Look at, did I just turn that? I did turn that card up. So you're going from dismal to like coming out, and now look at this feeling. Wow, like this is like, what did I say? Like the pink energy, that pink soft bow of like taking on something new. This is like, look at that. Look at those eyes protecting this. And this is, if this is just you, well, maybe this is giving, oh gosh, did I say giving birth? Okay. Producing something. This is metaphor. Producing something, giving process, like, look at the birth canal. Something coming out. It was a secret. Ooh. And I'm birthing. And look at this now, protecting. Like, look at that. However you want to see, this could be ideas. This could be a little human. This could be even a little grown up, not a day old. This could be maybe investing your care into somebody long term, taking on the responsibility of someone else other than just yourself. So maybe this is what's brought you out of this energy of feeling like there's no hope here. Maybe if you're, I don't know, adopting, I'm just getting the energy of something that it's giving you a hope for the future. And you look at that, just like, wow, I'm more vulnerable now. And I'm still protective because I'm going to keep my arms underneath of me, but I'm ready to pounce on anyone that tries to come near. I will take this child with me. I will, this is, look at how loving and kind this little person, this little deer is. It's like they feel you as being someone who can protect them and be nurturing and kind and caring and guide them. Look at, and they're able to fall asleep right there next to you. It's like this is your energy towards the end of the day. Like just being able to see, wow, taking on the responsibility and a little bit on high alert protection. It's like ears are up, listening around. Like they were over here listening, but now your mouth is open and you can speak. Well, not open, but now you're showing your mouth and you're willing to speak to people, and you still have your eyes open and they aren't red anymore. Now they're just solid. They're pretty. That means that you're looking at people with a lot of stability and you're looking at them intently, really looking to see what their actions are that are going to have an effect on you, this little one that's with you. This could be If it wasn't a person that you're protecting, like guiding and nourishing like this, then this would be a project that you're working on because it is Pentacles. It could be money, something to do with your money and stability. There's Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, I'm halfway there. You can timestamp if you would like. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. So next up is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with you guys today. What is the messages for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. What's going on with Libra? We almost had all those cards just like fall out. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is going on for you for the next 24 hours today? So, can't believe I'm just like 15 minutes into this. Ooh. And nobody's been sitting here coming. Wow. We have the Magician. So today's a creative day. This is a day for you to show who you are. This is a day where you have all the tools that you need. You know, you have knowledge, you have stability, you have material ability, material knowledge too, like the knowledge of how to make your money grow, how to create projects. This is infinity here too. This is something long term, forever. This is like forever. This is like maybe what you came here on this earth to do, like type of deal. Like now you're seeing something that goes in. It can have long lasting effects. Whatever you have the ability to affect somebody long, forever, for the rest of their life. This is you having that ability, and you know this. Very, 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 very crafty. This is the Magician, and I'm just very skilled, very smooth. It's like I'm a smooth operator when I know what I'm doing, and I'm goal oriented, and I'm on point. I know exactly how to go, how to get there, what to use, what emotion to use, what feelings to use. And sorry about that. Didn't expect any phone calls, especially from children who are in school. What emotion to use and how to spark ideas, get other people going. Manifesting time. This is you manifesting your time. Like Libra, time to take action, time to go forward. Here you're looking towards the future. This is looking into the future and being very strong, like maybe having some type of inner strength just coming in, like, ooh, I feel that energy from this card, like just feeling, bam, you are enlightened to go forward. This is encouraging you to just take charge of your life and go forward and do things that you know that have long-term effects that are going to be good for other people, not bad. I mean, we never want to do long-term effects that are going to make other people's lives negative. So looking at other people and using them in positive ways, encouraged today for you, Libra. Right? You know what you're doing. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with you guys today or Thursday. Throwback Thursday. That's what she called this. Throwback Thursday. So, Scorpio, we almost had a card fly out for you. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on. There we go. So, presently, what you're doing is going up the ladder. Look at that. You've got goals that you're trying to reach, but you may not be seeing how you see the sun, you see the gift that you get, you know what's coming. This is like having total acknowledgement of what is up there, but it's taking forever. It seems like this is just one step at a time. It's a process that you're working through. And it's like each time you take a process towards this, it's been all kinds of delays and blockages and stuff, and you had to deal with things and maybe fallbacks and maybe falling back down and then going back up and then back down. It's like going up and down, when this is ever going to end, right? And it's like, but you keep on going. It's like you're not willing to stop. It's like you see the light at the end of the tunnel, basically, and you're going to keep pursuing forward because that's what you want to do. That's what I'm getting. This is a passion to appear at the top. See, well, it's showing more blue. Wow, and the car for what you're looking at on camera, it's like, dang, there's a lot of blue, but there's red right here. I don't know if you could. Let's see if I could get. There we go. See how there we go. Boom, there's red up there at the top of there. There's like passion, and you're coming. Maybe you descend up, you're descending up out of darkness up here to this light, and then it's like boom, you keep having setbacks. These are setbacks. These are like, this could be going forward. Ooh, this looks just trippy just looking at it. Oh. So this may be having an effect. This is going towards something that you feel bonded to. This is your love interest. This is about you, though. This is your energy that you've been going towards. You keep having this hope, but it's like right now, maybe you're feeling a little bit like you just want to give up. And so maybe today what you're needing to be encouraged is don't give up. Maybe, take a step back, look at what you've been having to deal with and realize it's not, you have progress. There's still this. What is it that you're trying to attain? Go for it, but maybe do it, maybe you need to see something more clear. Take a step back for a second and really look at how the blockage that you're facing right now, I don't know which one you're on. Maybe you're here at the top. This is the hardest battle. Look at how big that branch is up there to block you from getting right to the 10 to finish. Well, feeling like you're overwhelmed, but this would be completing this task here. It's like you're there at this top part most likely, and it's like this is the hardest obstacle you're probably facing. And if you go back, do you want to go back down? Do you want your emotions to send you back down this stairway? Do you want to start back and have to start all over again and work all the way back up here? Or are you going to take this courage and turn it around and fight? Realize you're almost there. So yeah, there you go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna. Wow. These cards flew at me right here. So let's see what they are. These ones stayed away. So these ones are coming. This may be something trying to attack at you, trying to come at you. And then these are like some taking risk over here. Look at this. So you're taking risk, Sagittarius. That could be pretty resultive of the energy of not so good. This maybe for someone could be resulting in this death, like death of your life. Not, I don't want to say like dead, but this is like rebirthing yourself, right? After maybe coming out of a period of feeling no one's listening to you, no one wants to have anything to do, and maybe you just had those remorseful feelings of not really wanting to be around here on this earth, but something has come in at you. These cards right here have just like these, how they just, I didn't get a chance to freaking shuffle. They just flew right at me. They like basically stabbed me in my heart. So these cards, whatever's under these cards, God, I do not know what's under there, but it's like rebirthing, looking at life like, whoa, wait a minute. Here, you surpassed. You surpassed all the other major arcana and went from this total feeling of death to rebirth. So this is for Sagittarius. Like, look at this rebirthing, new beginning here. It's like, that's awesome. And this is to the right hand side of me, and this is my dominant. So this is like coming in, like this is like something that is powerful. God is dominating your life right now. This new energy. And I know I did say it's like maybe you've taken a risk and it has brought you into this situation, but the way that they fell, it's like, no, you took a risk, you fell down, but look at that, you're getting back up now. Look at, and what is it? These cards, this energy over here on this side, what is this? It's like no longer, you've seen the light. This is the Hermit. And then here you've been, this would be like going within, taking a step back. You could be dealing with a Virgo too. You could, but you could also be dealing with a Scorpio, but I'm not going to go into that. This is about you. But here you would have been like taking a step out of, taking a time to evaluate information, look for information, acknowledge it, absorb it, learn it, study it. But here it's like you've already done that. You've processed that. Something's come in while you've been in this period right here. And it's like rebirthing yourself, right? It's like, boom, I see the light and here I come. Do, 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 do. You're standing in your light. This is like falling in your light. This little light of mine, I'm getting that song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And turtles move really slow. So you're coming out slowly out of this. It's like boom. And then there's indecision, like maybe you're having to really defend yourself. I wouldn't say this is indecision, even though that's what they say. This, I see you fighting, taking a stance, standing up, and protecting this light that you have now in you. It's like going from there to here. Like, here's your light. Maybe other people are trying to put it out, block it. This is also in remnants of the solar eclipse too. Hey, we just had one, right? Or the solar moon. What is it? The eclipse of the moon. So look at, maybe this could be the moon eclipse and there was a standoff. So some aggressive energy trying to maybe block you here. But at least it's in the positive, right? Well, no. So no one broke you down. You didn't stomp out the light or nothing like that. But here you've got the Four of Pentacles. So this card is saying to me that you're bringing a balance into your own self. Like, look at the infinities. Like, everything is all related. You see everything as being related. Everything that brings you stability. So materialistically, comfortably, the feeling of comfort, the emotion of comfort, everything, your money even, you're seeing how it's all related into one thing. It's all cross-related, counter-related. It's all related. Everything has an effect on everything here. Whatever you put into motion spins all the other little wheels. It puts an effect onto every other thing around in your life. You're seeing this now. Before, maybe you may have been guarded against this. Even though you just seen the light, you're coming out with, understanding of this. It's like before, maybe you've been blocked. Not wanting to see this, not able to see it, it's covered, right? The sun, the light has been covered now. It's like, boom, here you go. This is after letting those defenses down, uncrossing the swords, opening up, not being defensive against other people. Look what you're finding. This is the understanding that is helping you. You're coming out understanding this, like, wow, really? So what is shot you in the heart? What is it? These cards right here, they just had to fly out at me. So these were very important. And what is this going to be? My hands are freezing. I did see the first one. Do you guys want to see the first one? Narrowing down, choosing a path to follow. It's in the reverse. That's okay. This is, look at that. Just like, you could either be going narrow down, or you have the choice here instead of just going forward. Like, this is the only way you can go. You're not seeing the open picture, but you're almost stuck. You kind of can get through right there, and it looks like an 11. But here, look at this. You have seen the bigger picture. You're seeing the bigger picture. This has come in. This is like, because it hit me like, boom, it came in at me like, bam. So this is like energy just like, it's coming at you. This is something that has shot into your whole being, bam, like that. Because, well, it shot me in the heart chakra. So if it's shooting me in the heart chakra, then this is like, that inspiration has been given to you. It just flew on in. Oh yeah, look at that. Going forward, this is like rushing energy. This is like something that needed to come in. This needed to just, fast action was taken. And look how fast these cards like flew in at me. Yeah, like, yes, you're going forward and you're going to know how to get forward through things. This is like, the wheels are all turning in your head. What else? And you're not going to let other people cross your path. If you do, it's like, you know how to really get through the under part of the world too, not just the over part. You still have control even in the negative. When you're feeling down, you're still going to have that control, because it doesn't matter. You're still, the snake is able to attack either upside down or even this way. I'm pretty sure they can attack upside down. This is hanging from that tree, holding on to dear life, even when you're in the darkness. So this is, you might have moments in the darkness, but this is still giving that major energy. I mean, this cobra is like deadly, right? Especially in the reverse. But you're not gonna, I don't believe that you would want to be deadly. Maybe that's been taken out of you, the deadliness part of you. But you can still strike. And the star, like, okay, because this is how it came at me. The star has been thrown. Okay, I see that. Even though this card, this is, okay, this one came in, this one came in, and star card like came in too. So came in the reverse, like, so the stars like been maybe thrown at you, your hopes and desires. There's hope and desire. The universe is throwing itself into you to heal you. Put in their venom, the put a juice, something that circulates through you, right? And yeah, setting you to go out there and be able to take charge of your life out on this new path. And it's throwing the star at you, like, I mean, like, into you. Sagittarius, and just, yeah, and boom, the conflict card, like, being able to stand up for yourself. And even though this is opposition, this is upside down, able to deal with conflicting energies. It's like oppositions, being able to see other people's perspectives and understand it and know it, being able to understand what each person's perspective on the situation is. It's like opening your whole world to a whole new knowledge. So going from death to rising back up into this world again in a whole new, brand new way. The processes, the wheels are turning, things are going the way it's been just like shot into you. However you want to believe, whatever your higher power is, how you think, whatever you believe in, then I'm going to let you know that they must have just like shot you with a bunch of needed energy there. Maybe even me too. That would be great. So next up is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the next 24 hours. This is pretty good energy. This is stuff that may have been in the past for Sagittarius. Wow. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Except for your daily. Okay. They're done shuffling. I could just feel that in my hands. It like became blocked. So you could be feeling blocked. Maybe you're not really wanting to communicate with other people today. Like just maybe wanting to be a hermit and take a time out and kind of maybe you're working on a project and it's a blockage right now and you're really needing to not have other people come around. So you might want to turn your phone off because people are probably going to want to communicate with you anyways. They're going to try to, do exactly what you don't want to have happen. That's going to happen. So if you turn your phone off, then they have to actually physically go to your home. Turn off your computer too, unless you're working on your computer. Turn off your notifications so you're not distracted if you're trying to complete a project. So yeah, you need to just turn off the distractions and maybe even get away during lunch break or something. Go take a time out. And I'm not getting any flyers today with you. It's like these cards are blocked. So this is what I'm just like supposed to speak to you this way. And I see maybe you could just go take a picnic. It would help to ease your mind, to give you some aesthetic, I'm talking aesthetics again, aesthetic appeal. There may be something in nature that you could see that gives you a bright idea. Like that inspiration that you needed. Yeah. Like I said, just keeping yourself together. You're kind of blocking off other people, cloaking yourself. Basically, you're trying to get something done, and other people may have been hampering you, getting in your way, not really understanding. Maybe it's not done on purpose. Not everybody does everything intentionally. There are people out there, but you're pretty much on guard about it. Like, oh, your eyes are wide open and your ears are listening, but you ain't speaking, so you're being quiet. You're like, because you're trying to get something finished, most likely, and distractions and bringing something into completion because this is something that is stable, even though it is upside down. It's still, right now, it's not moving most likely. It's like not able to be put into process because other people are bothering you. Like you're not able to get those wheels turning because people keep on yearning for your attention and your affection, and you're learning, you're teaching and stuff too. And it's like you just need to finish, so you're finding a place to go hide away from the world. Look at that, Capricorn. There's your card. So the mask is falling off and you're just like really trying to really super duper 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 overimpose your power. You've lost patience here. This is losing your patience and you're ready to just bark and bite at people. So maybe also it could be that it could be just being able to see people for who they really are, because you've had to stop doing your project and you've had to close up, right? It's like you've had to, instead of exposing yourself, you've closed yourself. Or did you expose yourself? Oh, jeez. You need to go to the park and expose yourself to... No. That's just running for your life. No. Okay, so maybe someone exposed you. Something's been exposed that you've been trying to keep under wraps and that's pissed you off. This is you trying to take back your power, overbearing and in a more harder way. So look at how you're dealing with people, because watch your words, however you come off. pretty sure you know how to talk to people, though, how to get them to see your way, but don't be manipulative. Aquarius, taking a time out to rethink something. You have the Hermit for you. Peeking out, watching other people. You're doing some spying because you're looking for some info on somebody. You've got your wheels in your head are turning. This is what I get. Wheels in the head keep on turning. Well, wheels in the sky keep on turning. I don't know how does that song go? Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Those are my words. Gotta find out all this information. Busy, 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 busy. There's so much things to process and digest in here. There's like some things are rocky, some things are not, some things are doable, some things are compact, some things are big projects, some things are tiny, some things are, there's maybe certain set of things that are priority and the other things are not. There's some big projects that are kind of being put off to the side, but you're trying to bring it all into balance. All of this stuff is like a big old maze going on in your head and you're trying to balance it out. You know, this trying to keep a tough shell on you. And maybe not speaking, just observing and watching other people and how is this affecting, because you're kind of trying to stay in the shadows, even though you have your light there so you can see your way through those shadows. It's like, no, I'm going to look out here and see what's going on. Yeah, that's just one card that came out for you. And so I was going to pull another. I'm actually haven't been guided to pull another for anybody, but I'm doing it. You have this is what you're doing, though. It's like just really trying to go forward. You're hanging back, but as you go forward, it's like you're still seeing everything's becoming brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And sooner or later, you don't even need this lantern anymore. And so right now, it's like you're coming out of this energy right here. This is maybe in your past. You have this right here, just like dreams not really coming true, wishes not coming true, or maybe just throwing this energy onto you, like trying to dim your light. Maybe you see this, that maybe this is you going into the future, like the way is blocked, but you're going to be able to, here comes your light. See, there's that light, and it's going to start to lighten up what maybe you need new goals. So looking, this is where what if you're swimming underwater, right? This turtle, he could be swimming underwater and using a headlamp to find his way, and he comes into a labyrinth, like, okay, look at these, there's these different little doorways you can go through, right? And which way do I go? Which one is the right way? Which one do I pick? Which way? They're all good. So the way you're going forward, rising up, it's like you're going to maybe come to processes that maybe you're going to check each one of these cups, or maybe you've already and you're descending back into your shell to digest all of these because they've poured out onto you right there. They've become into the shell, into your brain. This is inside of your brain. Maybe these wishes being dumped onto your brain. Like, what do they say? Like information overload. And you've had to take a step back and just really digest and just observe other people while you're processing all this. And I gave a sign to you, if you could see my face. Alrighty, next up is Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or just Pisces altogether, however is in your chart, wherever it falls, if you have Pisces. So Pisces, let's see what's going on for you guys today. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One time I was meditating and I got all of a sudden, or no, I wasn't even meditating. I was just in a quiet, calm space, and detached from emotions, detached from any feelings, just in a clear space, like nothing, in that peace zone for meditating. And all of a sudden I got a picture of someone coming down some stairs going, do, 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 do. And I knew who the person was. I was like, what the heck? I could hear them going, do, 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 while they're going down these steps. And they were joyfully going down these steps. And I was just like, okay. And it was in a certain location. I saw that and this is in my head. I'm just like, hear it and see it. And it was like, oh, that was cray-cray. Not cray-cray, but just pretty cool. So then I had to contact the person and say, hey, were you happening to go down these steps at this certain place? And were you saying do do do? Yeah, imagine how that sounded. Oh, well, I just seen a vision of you doing this. And it's like, oh, okay, thank you so much. So maybe you're getting visions today, Pisces, because I'm sitting here trying to get your card, and maybe we're just going to talk about visions until something actually pops out. So Pisces, how is your intuition doing for you today? Are you good? There we go. So maybe you're two-sided. Maybe you're dealing with two situations, like two cards on this side and one on here. Which one do I choose? So am I choosing, is that what you're doing, Pisces? Having to choose which way to go, maybe you're at a crossroads because you may not know which way do I go. It's like, and having to be patient about this too, like this choice or this choice. It's like you maybe, or maybe do I just go my own way? Like go straight forward, veer off here, veer there, like at a crosswords, however they have an effect. Maybe you're doing crosswords. That just came out wrong though. I didn't mean to say crosswords. So which one do I choose? Should I use energy? Maybe you're doing the same, like thinking, how do I go about this decision that I have to make? Do I leave it to above, to what I believe in? Do I leave it to spiritual power? Do I let it be fate and just let it fall however it falls and go with it? Or what's over here? Do I go this way with that? So it's like having some indecision too today, just really and trying to make the best. This may be a life-altering course, something happening, a course, life-altering course, a life-altering situation here for you. Like you're having a choice. This could be changing your life, going in a whole new direction, whichever way you go. One is you could just keep on doing the same thing too, and just not having any change and live that life of knowing exactly what to expect all of a certain way and saying to other people, I'm bored. Because why? Because I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that up there either. I'm going to just I know exactly what I'm doing, so I'm just going to do this. And this comes in, I'm going to stay there, but I'm a boring person. I don't know how to change because I'm too comfortable going this way. I don't want to go there or over there, especially over there. God, if I pick those two cards up and look at them, what the heck is under there? How is that going to affect my life? And this one, I mean, these things maybe, it's like if I pick this one up, there's only one thing here. This one seems pretty simple. This one looks a little more complicated. This one might have too much information that I might have to process and download or go through. And do I even want to deal with that? Or do I just want to just go through? But we're going to find out anyways. So we take the easy road, which is just one little card. We're not going to do nothing. I'm not, at least. You might not. Maybe you might not like this way. Maybe you might not like that way. Maybe you might like this way. So then if you choose this way, then you're going to get one of these cards. But we're going to find out what's over here. So we're going to go on the road that looks like it could be easy. Dun, 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 dun. Going forward, dealing with being, this is using your intellect. So this is to do with intellectualism, controlling, truth, air energy. This is intelligence, like using your mind. So whatever you have to go, this is standing up for yourself, having to stand up for yourself. Very protective though. You will protect anything around you that you own. This will be done clearly to the core of you, but there's no emotion here. Even though this is the mom energy, this is the mother sword. Wise, there's wisdom on this path. Nurturing wisdom too. That's what I get. And yeah, very, very observant. So being able, you'd have to be observant on this path. If you take this path right here. So then if you decide, okay, well, that looks a little hard, so what's over here behind door number 2? Okay, wow. First off, let's see. Do you want the top part or do you want the underlying part first? How about we give you just what's on top? A sense of renewal, a sense of freedom, breaking free from the boundaries that you've placed since you, have you had that boringness going on? This is like freedom, like I'm rising above it all. Look at this, the road to freedom. This is like taking the past, leaving it all back there, making this judgment call. You're getting the freedom to move forward in life and go and like have total expression of freedom. Oh, wow. Expressing yourself, freely expressing yourself, breaking away from things that have kept you stuck to a past situation that is just like held you down for so long and felt like the death of you. And underlying that, what it's done to you, cause you to just stop and be stuck. So breaking free, if you chose to go down this path, so you have a path that this is you coming in like, I'm just going to go forward. I'm not going to go this way. I'm not going to veer that way. I'm stuck on one little path life. I know what I want to do. I'm not going to move. No, and I'm very stubborn about it. No one can tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I want my comfort. My comfort zone is boring, but it doesn't change. I know what to expect in life. So I don't have any sudden changes. And God help you if there's sudden changes, right? Because then you have to deal with it. And that's when you become, whoa, like, I didn't see that coming. And then you become, oh, the mean water sign, clingy, trying to reattach yourself to that situation from this past. So this is breaking free. So you have a choice where you're able to break free from something that has been clinging on, that you've been clinging on to in the past, that has been holding you back from freely expressing you, giving you a brand new life. You choose just to go straight forward in this life with making no choices whatsoever, wanting to stay comfortable, not wanting to move out of your comfort zone, not taking that risk. You know how you get an idea pops in your head and you think, oh, I should do that. And then you start thinking of all the reasons why you shouldn't. Well, you just decided there went that idea. It just went out the door because you just negatively talked yourself into not doing something that would have been something it would take you out of your comfort zone. So what would Spirit like to say for you to help guide you if you choose to just stay in a comfortable place and not choose some type of these options here where you start to acknowledge wisdom. Eventually you'll get over here. But if you go on one path, you've actually got a path to observe knowledge and wisdom. So what is it that we've got for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign? What would Spirit like Pisces to know? And I'm just waiting for, these are some huge cards. So we're seeing, there we go. Wow. I called it. Spirit would like to know, let you know, basically pretty straight out there. Move away from a difficult situation. How much, I mean, maybe you already knew this though, but you're unable to, because every time maybe something gets in the way, maybe something, this difficult situation is it knows exactly how to keep you stuck in it. It knows how to draw you back in, and you're comfortable with that. You're used to it. It's like a pattern that you can't seem to break free. So now maybe Spirit will help you. Maybe you can get things coming into your life that are this is a daily reading right here, but this is something you need to hear. This is encouraging and really encouraging you to move from a difficult situation. This is like, wow. This reading is just like, wow. Okay, so there you go. You guys have a great day, and comment. You guys can chew me out for taking forever to do your readings, but that's all right. I'm okay with it. Just you can timestamp too, and save anybody from commenting about how long I went. If you don't like my readings, that's all right too. You can comment that. It's not going to affect me one bit so whatsoever, because I just do what I'm led to do. And if you don't like it, well, then you don't have to be here, because that's all there is. You're just wasting your own energy being here. I haven't had anybody really be rude or obnoxious to me yet. And I'm pretty sure there's someone that would probably try to raise my obnoxiousity, however you want to say it. Have fun trying that. I mean, I can bite right back. I choose not to, but usually I like to try to squash that energy instead of engaging. Unless I'm really bored, I might engage a little bit and have a battle of the wit, battle of knowledge, and you can admit defeat too if I fail. But I'm not here to mess with your day and F with your head. So don't mess with mine. Don't F with mine. Have a great day.